I mean, you shouldn't even be in university. Like, if you're in university and you think that your life is done, like, you either go to university and pass, and like somehow your life is gonna get fixed. That's not how it works. You have to fix your life, and then university will make it better. University is like it's like an amplifier, you know. So if you get into the mindset of it's an amplifier, it's not your starting point, it helps things, you know. Because, for example, let's say if you think that that's your starting point, then you're gonna do whatever in university. You're not even gonna care, like because your life starts after university, after you get your degree. But if you think about it like, oh, it's um it's a multiplier. So whatever I'm doing now, it's either going to be better or worse. So if I'm partying all day and then after university, what's gonna happen? Like you wasted like 4 years or more of your time, and now you expect to get something good just because you paid. No, you wasted money. So like that's why you go into college or university with the mindset that it's an amplifier. If you're doing good, it's going to be good. If you're doing bad, it's going to be worse. So I mean that literally like clears with half of the things. Now, how do you actually get good? Not only did I make a time management course, not only did I make, well, it is high GPA and how to get a better life in university and how to make money, but let's put those outside. What can you do, like an actionable step from this video without you having to watch another video? I actually have it written. If you want to read and not watch, I have it linked in my Notion. But if you want to watch, then here's what you do, okay? For the next 29 days, so you have a month, yeah? Just subtract 1 day, so 29 days. You're gonna have three questions. Uh, ideally, ideally you want a new notebook like this one. I mean, not as big as this one, but like a new notebook basically. And for the next 29 days, just take out 15 minutes of your day, preferably at the end of the day, like before you sleep. That's when like you're free, you know? And write these three questions like, what filled me with enthusiasm today? What drained my energy today? And what did I learn about myself today? The goal behind these questions: did you enjoy your day? Did your day make you feel something? Or were you depressed all day? Did you waste your time? Did you waste your time and energy on something? Or what, like, did you put it productively or did you waste your time? Did you learn something or did you, for example, waste your time? Like, it's like micro questions, you know? In a sense, it is micro questions. So for the next 29 days, just do that. And on the 30th day, take out like maybe 1 to 2 hours at the end of the day and just go through your notebook. And then you're gonna go through each question. What filled me with enthusiasm that day? What drained your energy? What did you learn about yourself? And then I want you to write three more questions, and they're gonna be, what filled me with enthusiasm this month? What drained my energy this month? And what did I learn about myself this month? When you know what, like, when you know what you do in a month, or if you wasted your time this month or this day or this week, just ideally in that time period, you can use that next time period because that time has already passed. You might as well learn something from that. So don't think that, like, if you look back and you see that you used to, like, you scrolled most of the days, and maybe on 1 or 2 days you went to the gym, 1 or 2 days you tried to invest in yourself, like you learned some skills that make you money. So don't get too hung about it. That's the past. What are you gonna do now to improve your situation? So once you get those questions, after that, just leave the bad stuff behind. Like think of this as you're starting a new chapter. Like these 30 days was like you're priming yourself. You're like figuring out what you're gonna do, like what your next chapter is gonna look like. So just leave the bad habits behind. Leave high school behind. You're in college now, and leave your worries about the future. For example, if you go into university, your life is bad. You go into university hoping to make it better, but university is an amplifier. It's not some like it's not a plus one. It's a times. So if you do bad habits, those are gonna compound. And going into university with the mentality of you being in high school. So, for example, this story gets shared a lot. I don't know if you heard of it, but there was this student, and basically he had a question in a lecture, okay? And he was like, uh, Miss, and then he asked this question. The first thing, she didn't, she didn't care about his question. She stopped him at Miss. Those little things, like imagine you get put in a bad, like imagine your favorability of your teacher is already bad, like your teacher that's in charge of you the entire year, like they can fail you, they can pass you, they can basically, they have your future in your hands. And imagine your first impression of that, like their first impression of you is that you're a dumb high schooler and you didn't learn anything. Just imagine that. So just leave high school. And if you're worried about like what you're supposed to do, watch others first. Like other people are going to do mistakes, or other people are gonna show you what's the right way of asking questions. And it's also better, like personally, like wouldn't it be better for you to ask your questions at the end of the lecture? Because like we had this chemistry teacher, and he would actually teach us this, like ask your questions at the end, because like maybe right now it doesn't make sense, but later on you like something clicks, you know. So if you're in a lecture, just write down all of your questions. At the end of it, see which ones you already, like which ones clicked for you and which ones didn't, and ask the ones that didn't. So with those in mind, you know that university is an amplifier. Going into it will not magically save your life. So don't waste 4 years. Don't waste your time. The goal in university is to get the highest marks possible, and if you do that, like your hard work is not going to go to dust unless you pick some a bad major or something. Well, by bad major, I mean like gender studies. Ah, man, like imagine going into gender studies and thinking that it actually pays well. I don't know, man. Like do something that you know is good for you, or you know that like it's never going to go out, or just do whatever, you know, do something that makes sense. Don't waste your time. It's like it's like looking at your past self. Like for me, I wasted so much time like back in high school. And yes, I'm still getting into uni, but like these 5 months of priming yourself of getting into university, and it's like, oh my god, I wish I didn't waste those time, because like high school, okay, now I'm in university. High school doesn't even matter, bro. Like you literally forget everything you learned in high school because you're in college. So like it's just like but at the same time, it's like those habits, you know. But if you're like me, if you had bad habits in the past, just do the 30-day thing, where 29 days you like it's the 2-day questions, and then on the 30th you just review it, and then you plan out your next month. You're just trying to switch out some of the bad habits into maybe studying habits, or any good habits. Anyways, that's all. I'm not going to continue this yap session. If you liked it, like it. If you dislike it. Subscribe and comment to boost my video, because I actually enjoy looking at my analytics and bragging to other people about how good my videos. Bye.